Hey there everybody, Gus the Hutt here, and today I'll be bringing you something new. It's a new feature of the channel, Gus the Hutt's Army Parade. So yeah, I'm going to be showcasing one of my armies. So I'm going to be starting off with my Demons of Slaanesh. Let's get to it. And here they are, my Demons of Slaanesh. They are in all their glory. This is everything I have painted so far. The army is actually quite a bit larger than this, but this is everything that's finished. Actually, all but for one miniature here, which we're going to start off with. I haven't actually finished doing the base on this model, so you have to bear with me on that one. So yeah, we're starting off here. This is my converted Slaanesh Herald on Steed of Slaanesh, taken from the Warhammer Chaos Lord. Just to pan you around that and get a good look at everything. I apologise for shaky camera work. Unfortunately, I do all of my filming and editing all on an iPad, so it's not the easiest thing in the world to hold still. So yeah, that's that. Next we have my Mask of Slaanesh. I'm quite pleased with the paint job that I've ended up with on this model. Quite proud of that. All the vibrant pinks and yep, so that's that one. Next up we have another Herald. This is from a Warhammer Fantasy Wood Elf character, sort of a dryad. I use it as either a Slaanesh or Tzeentch Herald, depending on what they're running with. You'll get more of an idea for that in a moment. Now we have here Blast from the Past. The much better sculpts of the Seekers of Slaanesh, and I've done a little bit of conversion work. Now, when I bought these, I could only actually manage to get hold of 9 of them, so I've just added on a regular, more modern Seeker there. But that is the, I think it's the Heart Seeker, the character for the unit. That's basically what I use that for. And you have a musician there with a bell. So a little minor conversion there I did, holding a bell, ringing as they're going in, and then this is actually the standard from the ordinary plastic Seekers. I just modified that so it was being held by one of the classics. Next, more classic miniatures for you. The much nicer sculpts for the Daemonettes. Now I still have about another 20 of these waiting to be painted, but I'll just show you the 20 that I've done already. You'll notice here that some of them are on slightly less scenic bases. They're some of the first ones that I did. I probably will rebase them at some point, but it's just getting round to that. So yeah, I tried something new halfway through, and I liked it, and then I rolled with it. So you can see there's another set of 20 with the more updated bases. Next, now I fell in love with this model when it first came out, the Exalted Seeker Chariot. As you can see, it's had a little bit of wear there, where one of the spikes is sort of broken off. It's been played with. I don't think it's ever actually done much game-wise. Rules-wise, they're not particularly good. I don't think, especially running them on their own. If you want to run them properly, you need to run them in large units of them. But yeah, I just had the rider on there. I didn't have all the other. I didn't put all the other parts on there because I like to be able to, so you can still put another, fit that, that's it. So you could fit a character model on the back there to ride. Quite like the idea of being able to do that, because in the previous rules it was a transport and you could actually disembark from it. But when 7th edition rules hit, they changed those, so they can't do that anymore. But I just decided for storage purposes and that, having the other rider on the back there and that, it just gets in the way. Okay, moving on. Now, to have a little bit of diversity to the army, I decided to add some pink horrors, but I wanted to keep the aesthetic of the army sort of Slaanesh-y. So what I did, as you can see here, I've used Wood Elf Dryads models and just painted them pink. So yeah, those are my pink horrors. So yeah, they've got that sort of female appearance to them, and that makes them a little bit Slaanesh-y. I know I've got the Zench banner, but that was just for people that moan about me for not running them properly. And we have the first of my 2 converted demon princesses. This is Severina. Show you all the way around. Got the Be'lakor wings on there and the sword. These are actually Inquisitor scale Death Cult assassins. Back when they were still available from Games Workshop, you could buy those for £18 for 2. They came as a set of 2. Severina and Sevora Devout, I believe they were called. I need to come up with decent names for them. There we go, the second one. Similar model. They're actually slightly different in the sculpts, because when you see there, the corset on that one has like a line of skulls going down the middle, whereas this one it's got the 2 sort of poison blades poking in there and more ribbing down the front. So they are slightly different models. Yeah, once again, got the lighting a little bright there. Shows the detail off a little bit more. So yeah, this one with the whip and the more up-to-date basing. A lot of green stuff there on the tentacle hair. The spare whip from the Seeker Chariot. Okay, so next up we have Be'lakor. I'll just bring him over here, show you him off. Yeah, nice little micro art studio resin base there. Go with him, sets him off quite nicely, I think. Just love this model. Fell in love with it the moment I saw it, and I never thought about actually getting one until the 40k rules for him came out, but just look at that. Beautiful, beautiful sculpt. This is all painted by me, there's no third-party painting that's been done here. Then let's move on to what I use as my Keeper of Secrets. Now I call this fellow the Regal One. And for you, those of you that are eagle-eyed, you may spot that this is based off of the original Nagash model. Had him sitting around in my collection. Once upon a time I meant to start a Warhammer Fantasy Undead army. Yes, not vampire counts, back when they were called simply Undead. So there's various parts there and repositioning of arms and See if you can spot all the components that were used in that. So yeah, he is my Keeper of Secrets, known as the Regal one. And finally we have the pièce de résistance, my crowning achievement of this army, my converted Soul Grinder. Here she is. Look at that. Isn't she menacing? This is converted from a McFarlane figure from their Tortured Souls line. I think it was Lucidique was the original figure. If you do a little search for that, you'll see the base model. But it actually has a little bit of articulation. Same on this arm. Can raise and lower the sword. The sword is actually fully plasticard. I made that myself. With the green stuff, tentacle hairs. Oh, a bit of paint chipping there. Should touch that up really. Yeah, this was an old Defiler model that I had kicking around, and I converted that into what you see before you. I'm quite pleased how she came out. It's probably my favourite conversion that I've ever done. Sort of spider legs at the front there. Slightly influenced from my my love of anime growing up. It's one of my, loosely based on one of my favourite manga films, Wicked City. If you've ever seen it, you'll immediately know of which character I speak, and if not, then I seriously suggest you go check it out. Anime film Wicked City, very good film. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, that is, don't know how many points it is exactly. I think it's sort of up and over 2,000 points if you fully kit everything out there. There's still a lot more that I haven't painted up yet. Still a lot more to go with this army. Like I said, I've got another 40 Daemonettes to paint up. A load more Herald models. I might get myself one of the regular Keeper of Secrets models, although I might hold out for when they do a reissue of the plastic one and see how that is, and then I might add that. I do also have the Forge World Keeper of Secrets, but once again not finished painting on that. So yeah, if you like this video, if you'd like to see more army showcases of my various armies, then put a comment in the comment section below, and yeah, like and subscribe to the channel, and see you again soon. Bye-bye.